What's the deal with belts? Jake?
Oh, no. I just got it.
Oh. Well.
Whoa.
Chickens!
Look, if we cut to the wide shot, you can see my makeshift belt. Look, that's not a wide shot. See? Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay, look, it's an extent. No, it's not. It's just an AC cord. I took the AC cord off a stereo. I tied it around my pants.
Oh, look,
Thank you.
look.
Well, thank you. I mean, I tried.
Look. There's the plug.
There's the plug. You could plug me right in.
Boy,
I have no idea.
But
What are you looking at, butthead?
sexy. The thing is, I wish I could have a real belt. I wish I could have a real belt to keep my britches up.
Get one of those that I have.
Where did you get
That
yours?
is over my head.
Probably Target.
Ooh, Target. Nice store. Quality merchandise. Brian, where'd you get your belt?
Well, I got my belt at Kohl's, but let me tell you, like, first I wanted to get a belt that was not made of leather, because I don't want to be, because let me explain a few things. I happen to not eat meat.
Sometimes.
Well, most of the time, yeah, I'm a vegetarian, I guess, but, so I tend to avoid wearing leather. I mean, that's,
Me too.
You know,
Me
just
too.
for, you know, yeah.
My shoes aren't leather. They don't have any leather on them.
Yeah, I think my shoes are actually, so it never. But anyway, I was trying to find a belt that was not made of leather, and I got one, and it immediately fell apart. I mean, within hours of buying it, it was in flaps and tatters.
That's so lame.
And then I got one made of leather, and it works fine. So.
One time I got these vegan shoes off of the internet. I just figured, yeah, I'll buy some vegan shoes off the internet. Got them in my size. Ordered myself a pair. Worst shoes I've ever had. Worst pieces of crap I've ever put on my feet. Couldn't even wear them. They hurt my feet. They weren't the least bit comfortable. That didn't fit properly. Terrible. So I don't know what that goes to show you. It goes to show you that
Whoa.
Ooh.
Those have speakers and
Like
buttons.
volume knobs and
Volume
stuff.
knobs.
Is that real or pretend though? Is that for fun?
Affirmative.
If that were real, that wouldn't really be that cool, actually.
No, it wouldn't have a use for you. You wouldn't be able to really use it. People would be like, shut your damn shoes off.
Yeah.
But hey, the upside would be it would be in stereo.
Yeah, it would be neat when you were jogging or something and you
If
hear
you were, you know how when you go to the track and there's all those people laying down that you have to run over on either side of, they would hear your music in stereo. But just think if you got 15 people all playing the same song, then that person laying on the track would be able to listen to the entire song.
I got an idea. The music that it plays is in the tempo that you're walking.
Yeah.
Like it somehow slows it down to whatever tempo you're walking. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Left, right, left.
Wouldn't that be the best
That
thing?
would be pretty good.
I mean, I wonder if the technology is
Do
possible.
you remember those LA Gear or whatever that had the blinking lights in them?
Yeah.
Those, you could use the same sensors that activated the lights to sense the tempo.
Yeah, yeah. And then you could, use trickery. I bet you could write a Max MSP patch for it or something.
Max MSP.
Just carry around your laptop with you everywhere you go.
Pack it onto your back, and you're ready to go.
It takes me back to that other thing about American Gothic and how it's this iconic thing and you don't actually care about it because it's an icon.
Beethoven's Fifth
Beethoven's
Symphony.
Fifth Symphony.
I hate Beethoven's Fifth Symphony.
Well,
Maybe you just hate the
mean-
beginning. Have you heard the whole thing?
Yes, I have heard the whole thing.
You don't like any of it?
You don't like any of it?
No, I don't like it. I'm not much of a Beethoven fan.
No, that's
My
fair.
husband has a hemorrhoid.
But I mean, I do know. I know it is kind of, especially the beginning part is ruined.
I'll tell you what I hate: the very end of it.
Oh yeah.
It's all heroic and it just like ends for a full minute.
Mhm.
It's just like this big crashing, timpani rolling ending,
Yeah.
and it just keeps on ending, and you're like, just end it.
That sounds like Beethoven. All right.
Like
Yeah,
Lord
it
of the
does.
Rings, am I right?
Yeah, it's just like that.
I saw a show where this guy had his brain hooked up to computer electrodes, and he would listen to music, and it would show the parts of his brain that lit up depending on what music he listened to. And he listened to Mozart, and his brain was all woo, lighting up all over the place. And then he listened to Beethoven, and it was like.
Hilarious.
I like to imagine that works on all people, and it wasn't just his own personal
Yeah,
taste.
I know. I'm sure it was just his taste, but I wish that was universal law.
Yep.
Beethoven just does not stimulate the brain.
Huh.
I mean,
It would be the opposite for me, I
It's
think.
not true, yeah.
But I heard about a study where they took a bunch of birds and somehow did a similar thing, or like measured their response to music in some way or other, and they played some, like, I don't know, I think they played some J.S. Bach and they loved it, and then they played some atonal music and they hated it.
Really?
Yeah, birds
That's interesting.
birds like nice consonant music.
It's kind of strange. I mean, I guess birds have fairly specific songs. That they
Oh yeah,
like
I
use,
used to be a
but
Yes.
salesman. It's a tough racket.
I didn't know they were so picky.
Yeah, that surprised me quite a bit, because I mean, bird songs are, well, they're pretty weird. I mean,
Yeah.
some of them are kind of avant-garde.
Some were
I
very, very dissonant, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's quite interesting.
yeah.
I remember there was one composer who I tried to listen to a little bit who was really inspired by birdsong, and he was.
Was his name Olivier Messiaen?
Yeah. And you know, he's supposed to have written pieces based on bird songs. I couldn't really hear it though.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. What else?
Oh,
Well-
the next thing that we have written down is,
Oh yeah.
hey, guess what, you guys?
Science.
It's time for science.
Science corner.
Corner.
Here, hold my guitar, Jake. It's time
Who's
for
your daddy?
science.
What do you got, Jake? What do you got for Science Corner?
It's the theme song.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have our special Science Corner posters up. And I think it's about time to begin Science Corner. If you have any scientific things you'd like to talk about, please call our phone number 319-338-8456. The Jubi Show Science Corner.
If you'd
We
like to
keep
call
talking
us,
about
we have a
science
phone number.
until it just comes out. All right, you guys.
What do we got on the agenda?
Who's ready
today?
for some science?
Fine.
Okay. Well, today, you guys, is
Yes. Yes. Yes.
animal science.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jamal, it looks like you have the answer.
Yeah.
Would you like to say the answer to the question?
Yes, Brian. I am ready for science. Yes.
Okay, well,
Just
checking, right? If you have any calls you'd like to make relating to science, please call us. Well, 400 years ago today, an astronomer named Galileo Galilei first...
That sounds made up.
I know, doesn't it?
Do you have any proof about this?
I don't have any proof. I don't know what...
Please continue.
Whoa, that's pretty scientific right there.
I'm gonna have to take this piece of information you're about to give me and keep it